हमारी फाइटोकेमिस्ट्री लैब है।
We are mostly involved with drug standardization activities because standardization is a very important aspect of quality control. So here our main mandate is quality control. We generate pharmacopoeial standards of all the allotted formulations which are already there in the pharmacopoeia, Unani pharmacopoeia. Okay, so physicochemical parameters is one aspect. Then we also go for phytochemical parameters. Physicochemical, we determine total ash, acidic soluble ash, extractive values, pH might be there. So they are well documented. Any drug which is there in use, they are simple investigations. We do phytochemical preliminary analysis. Then we can also go for quantification aspect also. All these herbal formulations, as you know, some of them can contain single drug or some of them are polyherbal formulations. And there is a range of phytochemical, phytoconstituents, chemical constituents which are present in these drugs. Okay, so from A to Z, there are n number of chemical constituents present. So we can go also for their isolation, what kind of chemical constituents is present there, and then apart from that, we can also determine the content of that constituent, how much of content that is there, and we can also go for isolation of marker compounds. In any formulation, whether single or compound formulation, the activity of that particular formulation, biological activity, it is due to the presence of few constituents. It is not that all the chemical constituents are important, only few. They are called marker compounds. So in comparing different herbal formulations to check the adulteration, one important way of determining that is we can determine the marker content. For example, we have an authentic formulation and that contains constituent A in a certain proportion, suppose 1.7%. So next time, so this is called Kelvin. For example, you have these rose petals, okay? Rose petals or aerial part of lavandula optionales, okay? At bench level in the laboratory, we can easily use this type of an apparatus. This is called Kelvinger apparatus. We can extract that oil by simply putting a flask here. Below it is a heating mantle. We heat that, we give it, and it contains 2/3 water, that material. Okay, so heat pushes those volatiles because they are still volatile. They get evaporated with that. Then they get condensed, and we can collect that oil here. And at the top, because water is a bulkier, it remains at the top. Oil gets separated. That oil also has got some significance. Sorry, that water. What we call aromatic water. Rose
water, nice.
And then that oil we can take. Lavender water also, rose water. We can take those oils, we can put for it analysis like GCMS analysis. GC separates those constituents present in that oil. Okay? Then in that GC mass spectroscopy is there. Plants, and you can cultivate them, and you can go for scientific validation also.
And safety in animals, then we go into the clinical phase, then after that we'll go into the market. So here we only generate the safety data and the efficacy.
This section is very important.
Actually, in the case of traditional medicine, Unani system of medicine, we are doing reverse pharmacology. Already the product is in the market.
Okay.
We are generating the data in a reverse manner.
Okay.
Okay. System, we have to go through this phase, preclinical, clinical, then into market. But in case of Unani system, we are reversing. We are already in the market. We are generating the clinical data and preclinical data. So we are in the reverse direction.
So the medicine is already in
the medicine is already used by the common people.
Have you collected any sort of evidences that it may have the negative impact?
Yes. Several studies which are affecting the liver, which are affecting the kidney, we are reporting that to pharmacovigilance center.
We have pharmacovigilance center.
That is in Delhi, running by the
That's why I was saying that we have complete infrastructure for bioprospect. Complete infrastructure under one roof for bioprospect. ड्रग सैंपल्स यहाँ पे है। अब हमारे पास करना और केरन ये कलेक्शन भी होगा, वो भी हम प्रोसेस कर रहे हैं, वो अलग होगा
इसके पास
हर एक रीजन से।
आपका कैटलॉग भी होगा ना इसका?
कैटलॉग वो ऑफिशियल
नहीं मैं वो है ना।
हाँ, ऐसे में आपको ज़बानी कुछ भी बोल सकता हूँ।
You are in वो के ना चलता फिरता एनसाइक्लोपीडिया।
हम तो ज़बानी ही सुनेंगे मैम, हम उसी को रिकॉर्ड करके फिर कैटलॉग।
इतना बड़ा नहीं होता है, इतना सा होता है, बट थ्रू हाँ हमने कुछ जेनेटिक इंटरवेंशंस की तो इतना बड़ा रूट डेवलप किया एज क्रॉप इम्प्रूवमेंट। 3.5% बायोमास इसका इंक्रीज हो गया था। बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली उसके बाद हमें यूनिवर्सिटी से वो जगह हमसे छीन ली गई, तो वो एक्सपेरिमेंट्स हम कंटिन्यू नहीं कर सकते। वो कॉमन ये है, ये वो प्लांट्स का यहाँ पे रखा है जो अनकॉमन है, मतलब कॉमन है वहाँ पे, दे आर प्रेजेंट देयर, लेकिन मार्केट में इनके प्रोडक्ट्स उतने नहीं है। लेकिन जो ये एस्पेलिनियम पीडियंटम नाइग्रम या ढेड़ बना दहेरिया के लिए ज़बरदस्त ये होता है, और जब छोटा होता है तो वेजिटेबल ज़बरदस्त यूज़ होता है।